One question I get asked a lot is, where can I go and look at the whale tail? Where's a good view of the whale tail? Well, I know the answer to that, and if you want to know too, stick around for this episode of Costa Rica Story. Just outside of Uvita on the way to Ocachao, going up the hill on the left, there's a little restaurant called Don Roger. And that is, in my opinion, the best place to go for a good view of the whale tail. And of course, you're going to want to throw it into four-wheel drive for this one, because it's a little bit steep and it's a little bit rocky and rough, but it's worth a little bit of a drive. It's got $1 million view, and the prices are very reasonable here, and the food's really good here, and the people that run the place are super nice, and it's just a really good environment. It's good for breakfast, and it's really popular for sunsets, because the sunset view from here is awesome, to say the least. So, I mean, by Costa Rica standards, this isn't a bad drive at all to get up here. Parking can be a little tricky here, but it's not too bad right now. So the best view of the whale tail, without question, here at Restaurante Don Roger, just outside of Uvita on the way to Ocachao. And it's todo tranquilo. It doesn't get much more todo tranquilo than that. Here at Restaurante Don Roger, there's a lot of variety of seating arrangements here. There's a lot of like bench seating for the view of the whale tail. There's also quite a few tables back here. So if you got a big group, it can accommodate you here. But the main thing isn't the seating, it's the view. So of course the view is awesome here, but also the food is great here. I come here for breakfast, and it's also a good place for sunsets. People pack this place in for sunsets, so that's a time when you might want to get here a little bit early, depending on if it's the high season or not. During the high season at sunset, this is a pretty hard place to find a seat. It's not so bad this time of year. So they've got a great menu here. I have breakfast here quite a bit. I get the Típico sometimes, and sometimes the Huevo Rancheros. They've got quite a good menu here, and the prices are really very, very reasonable, especially considering the view that you're getting. So this place, bang for the buck, you can't beat it. You have to go. If you're in the area, you must come here. Muchas gracias. Oh, that's what I call a Típico right there. Perfecto. Muy bonita. There is ample seating here, but you may have to share your space with a very large rooster. And there's a really beautiful garden here that's got a huge butterfly bush, and there's butterflies and hummingbirds all over the place here. And also on the side over there, they have goats here that they milk, so that's kind of interesting. I got to kind of take a look at the goats. This bush behind me is a butterfly bush, so they planted a lot of things here to attract the wildlife. And there's the chickens here. And you'll hear a mono congo out there in the distance every once in a while. But it's not always total tranquilo. Every once in a while you'll hear the Jake break from Route 34, which happens anywhere around here, any restaurant here, you hear the traffic every once in a while. But for the most part, it's pretty peaceful here. And in the off season, it's not crowded. So like today, you have any seat. It's a shame. There's seats up there going to waste, and there's people right now that are trying to figure out where the best view of the whale tail is. So hopefully you're going to watch this video and you're going to find the best view to the whale tail and give my friends here some business and have a great meal. And one thing I should point out too is it's kind of an unwritten rule that the traffic going downhill has the right of way. So if you're coming up the hill and somebody's coming down, make sure you kind of pull over to the side, let them get through. Because as you can see, this road is kind of narrow, and in some places only one vehicle can pass. So try to be a little bit courteous to the other guy, whether you're going up or down the hill. whale edition of Costa Rica story. Make sure you like if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to. Most importantly, put those comments down below because I really want to hear what you've got to say. Hasta luego.